Hey guys, Ed up here. Today we're checking out this 8-in-1 Jump Starter from JomGand. Inside the box you get the battery itself, jumper cables, a car charger, you get a box with some extra bits and pieces for the air hose, you get the air hose itself, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and the user's guide. So let's take this thing outside and see what it can do. Let's say it's so dark 30 in the morning and you purposely left your headlights on so you could drain your battery a little bit, and this happens. Can't start the car. You could call AAA and wait an hour or so until they show up. You could phone a friend, or you could pull this guy out of your trunk. But it's dark out. So let's turn on the light. Look how bright this is. That lights up the whole engine compartment. We're going to set this right here, grab our trusty jumper cables, and plug it in to the side of this. Lay this down here so we get some light. We're going to open up our battery connection. Here we have our positive. And right here we have our ground. Now you can see on our battery, it is giving us enough charge to start this thing. So let's try it out. And just like that, we are back up and running. We are out at the lawnmower, which obviously needs some air in the tires. So let's try this thing out. We're going to hit our power button. And we're going to hit 30 PSI. That's what this thing says. And let's go for pump. That was quicker than any other air compressor, like of this size shape, without being a real air compressor. That was a lot quicker than any one that I've ever used. All my other small air compressors take so long. This isn't even, well, it's a little warm down here at the base, but it's not hot. On the top we have a button for your light, a button for your air pump, a button for the bar or PSI displays right here, and a plus and minus to raise or lower those numbers. We also have our power button. If we hit our light, that will give us a lot of light. It's nice and diffused. It gets it over a broad area. But it's probably the brightest light I've seen on one of these. Click it again, you get a strobe. Click it again, you get a SOS. And if you hold this thing down, it will turn it off. Here we have our power button. Hold it down, turns it off, or turns it on. For our pump, if we hold this down for a couple seconds, it'll start and we hit our power button to turn it off. For our PSI, We're on bar right now. We can change it to the PSI. This is what it's currently set at. And this thing can go up pretty high, higher than I'm ever going to need to take it. On the sides here, we have the port for the jumper cables, and we have a port here for your USB-A, USB-C, and your 12-volt adapters. As you can see here, we have a circle and a circle with a little line here on the bottom, and that's the same right here. So there's no way to put this in the wrong way. Just plug that in. This is really tight and it goes down pretty far. We're going to take our positive and our negative and connect them together and show you one of the safety features. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And it should be reading the battery. Right now it's saying, hey, we have a short, and so you need to fix that. So we'll just turn this back off. Unhook these. This thing really wants to stay in there, so you kind of gotta wiggle out. I guess it's better to have a tight fit than not. Over on this side, we can use this to charge any of our devices that we have. So if we take, say, our cell phone, plug it in, then give it some power, you can see that our phone is charging. If we take that charger off and we put in our USB-C to USB-C cable right there, now when we plug this thing in, you can see it's charging, but it is fast charging. To charge this battery, let's start off with the USB-A to USB-C, put that into our power supply, and hit the power there. Now you can see we have our one lightning bolt right there, and it is charging up. If we unplug that, and then plug in our USB-C to USB-C, and plug that into a fast charger, you'll see that it'll start charging. But we get our second lightning bolt here, which means that it is fast charging. The other way to charge it is with this port right here. Plug the other end into your cigarette lighter adapter and give it some power. And there you can see that we are fast charging as well. On this side, we have some kind of little lanyard holder or something. You can maybe stick a finger through there, carry it. You also have this port right here, and that is for the air compressor. The hose has this little twisty tie on it. We just stick that in there, screw it on in, and now we're set to pump some air. There are some adapters that come with this. Just open that up, push that on in, lock it down, and you're set. On the bottom, we have the instructions on how to use the jump starter or the air compressor. And over here, we have stats for this jump starter. Voltage, peak current, input, output, that kind of stuff. Just with a little bit I've played with this, I'd say this is a pretty good jump starter set. I like that it comes with the battery jump starter and the air compressor all in one. In my vehicle, I usually have both of those separate, and having it all in one spot is pretty cool. It was supposed to come with an accessory bag, but I did not get one. And really just a bag overall, some kind of case for this would have made this top notch. I like how fast it can charge. It has the USB-C cables in here and the port so you can quickly charge up any of your devices. Has the ability to be charged from your vehicle, which is nice. And the fact that it has the air compressor and the jump starter all in one, that's pretty cool. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.